Shalom. I don't give all underground praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, QADASH, double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone for teaching me this truth and sincerity. Salutation to the hopeful elect that spread throughout the four corners of the earth. Alright, the title of this lesson will be The Most High The Most High calls for a transparent servant. Right? So the Most High calls for a transparent servant. Okay. So when you go on that word transparent, Slakia, bear with me. Slakia, let me see. Transparent. A transparent person, right? So being transparent is about sincerity, honesty, real vulnerability, fierce conversation, grace, humility, and composure. What people also ask, what is a transparent person like? If someone is transparent, it means that person cannot or does not hide or conceal anything, right? What is a transparency? Transparency attitude. Transparency implies openness, communication, and accountability. Okay. So we have to be accountable, right? We have to, be accountable in this truth. We have to be open. We have to be open to brothers, right? We have to be sincere. We have to be honest in this truth, right? What does it mean if you call someone transparent, open, and honest without secrets? So we have to be open, right? We have to be. We have the brotherhood. We have to be open. We have to be sincere to brothers, right? We have to. Can't be scared. We have to. When YAHAWASHI called us into this ministry, he didn't call. He didn't call us to be, not to be transparent, right? Not to be sincere. Not to be, not to fight. Endure. He called. He called for us. To the sincere brothers, he called that we might be the elect, right? That we might be that, that he might present himself, that it might be a presentable church to him without blemish, right? So I was just gonna read some scriptures before I carry on. Titus chapter 2 verse 7, and reads. So the Titus chapter 2 verse 7 reads, in all things showing thyself a pattern of good works, in doctrine showing uncorruptness, gravity, sincerity, sound speech that cannot be condemned, right? So what does that mean? That's going back to what? The doctrine we're pushing, right? The word, the way we conduct ourselves, right, around brothers, around the people of the world, right? We can't, even though we had to be, scripture speaks about being in this world but not abusing this world, right? Even though these people vets our soul from day to day, right? Like Job, even though they vex our soul from day to day, we had to endure that, right? Because it's all going back to what? Being a transparent servant, being a sincere, we can't let these people get to us, right? And we have to, I'll go back to enduring that tribulation, enduring the trials that come with being in this ministry. Okay? And that he that is of the contrary part may be ashamed, having no evil thing to say of you, right? Because those who are not in this truth, those that are looking from the outside in, they don't know what we endure, on a day-to-day basis. They don't know what it takes to be. They just mockers and scoffers on the outside, right? So it always goes back to enduring that, having to endure that tribulation, right? So having no evil thing to sell you. Okay, so Philippines, chapter 1, verse 10. Philippians chapter 1, verse 10, that ye may approve things that are excellent, that ye may be sincere and without offense to the day of Hamashiach. So this is how the servant's supposed to be, right? In the NLT. So that ye may be able to discern what is best and may be pure and blameless for the day of Hamashiach. A person who is blameless, that means that they are transparent, right? That means that they are honest, they are sincere, right? They are not corrupt by other doctrines, right? They are not corrupt by the things of the flesh. Being filled with the fruits of righteousness, which are by Yahawashi Mashiach, unto the glory and praise of the Most High. Okay? So this is how, when we are, that's all going back to what? Being pure, right? Being pure. Joshua 24. It's like Joshua 24. 14. Hope I'm still recording. Yeah. Joshua chapter 24, verse 14. Now therefore fear the Lord Yahweh and serve him in sincerity and in truth, and put away the gods which your fathers served on the other side of the flood and in Egypt, and serve ye the Lord Yahweh. Right? So, when we are in this truth, no matter what our lot may be, we have to, our mission is to do what? Is to serve the Lord, right? In truth and in sincerity, right? And that also going back to what? Being transparent, right? Don't leave, if you have a problem amongst the brotherhood, if you have, if you have something that you like to address, also go back to being open, communicate with the brothers, right? Speaking to myself foremost, right? We have to, we have a brotherhood, we have to communicate with the brotherhood, right? If you feel like there's like a, something, maybe a topic, maybe a, scripture that you're not, too familiar with, and you need help, understanding, go to a brother's, go to a brother or comment, email a brother, that you may know, so that you can have that, so you can, build that bond, right, that you can be seen as sincere, right, so that you can be sincere, right, so, and definitely when we come into this church, we can't be worshiping other gods, we can't be, the scripture speaks about the YAHAWASHI, he that jealous gods, right, we can't be worshiping other gods as well, 14 and 40. One Corinthians chapter 14 and 40. Let all things be done decently and in order. Okay. In the NLT, but everything should be done in a fitting and orderly way, right? So that what? that all of them have to being what? Transparent, right? Being honest, right? We can't be going left, right, in this truth. We can't be having, you know, we can't have demons and stuff like that stop us from being transparent, right? We have to be transparent, in this truth, in this truth, we have to be sincere, always. We can't have we can't have the outside forces, mockers and scoffers, stop us for not being, stop us from, you know, getting in our flesh. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring out some more precepts. Ephesians 5:27. Ephesians chapter 5:27. This all is going back to being decently and being in order, right? When YAHAWASHI returns, we have to be in decently in order. We have to have our garment on. We have to have our garment on without, we can't have no filthy garment on. What I mean by when I, say we can't have a filthy garment on, that all is going back to our doctrine, right? Our doctrine, are the ways, our manner of living, right? We can't, our manner of living, right? We can't be out of order, right? We can't be, unsincere, right? And we have to be pure to the best of our ability. So this is Ephesians chapter 5:27, that he may present it to himself a glorious church, not having spot or wrinkle or any such thing, but that it should be holy and without blemish, right? So, and the elect, right? The 144,000, great multitude, they're gonna be without blemish, right? They're gonna be seen without guile, right? Now, and that goes back to Revelations, right? In the NLT, and to present her to himself as a radiant church without stain or wrinkle or any other blemish, but holy and blameless, right? That's when YAHAWASHI returns, right? We have to be without blemish, right? We have to be blameless, right? We have to be transparent, right? And we have to be innocent, right? Pure. Okay, so now that blameless is a similar word, which you go back to the word virtuous, pure, upright, sinless, even though we it's hard to not commit any sin of the flesh, we have to do it to that we can't, it's all about, enduring, right? And being disciplined. Okay, so Ephesians, go back to 1 Corinthians. Three and 16. Because that church represent who? The elect, right? 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 16. So I'm just reading up. Um, 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 13. Every man's work should be made manifest, for the day should declare it, because it should be revealed by fire, and the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is. Okay, if any man's work abide which he has built thereupon, he shall receive a reward. That all's going back to what? Enduring, right? You know? And that fire represent what? The trials and tribulations, right? You know, that we have to endure. You know, because we are being what? We are being, the trials and tribulations represent what? We are being tried. You know, we had to be as gold, right? We have to be hardened, right? So, and that also represent what? So it's why you have brothers that fall out, you know, because what? Their foundation is not strong, right? You know, they're not strong, right? They're not able to withstand against those darts, those fiery darts, right? Of the wicked. If any man's work shall be burned, he shall suffer loss, but he himself shall be saved, yet so as by fire. Know ye not that ye are the temple of the Most High, and that the Spirit of the Most High dwells in you? Right. We are the temple of the Most High. If any man defile the temple of the Most High, him shall the Most High destroy. For the temple of the Most High is holy, which temple ye are. Right. So we have to be, that always go back to what? Being sincere, you know, sincerity and truth. You know, being transparent, right? Being honest, right? The Most High, YAHAWASHI, when he called us, right? You know, by supping with us, right? By, you know, by planting that seed, you know, inside of us, right? That righteous seed, you know, that 100%, you know, seed, right? He expects us to be, you know, he expects us to live by being sincere, right? By being sincere in truth, right? He set up prophets, right? That will guide us, right? To be, you know, to show those virtues, right? You know? Okay, so, you know, I'm going to close out here by giving all underground praises to YAHAWASHI, QADASH. Until the next time, we'll say Shalom.